Welcome back to Under Oath. I'm Jeff Kaufman, and sitting next to me is my friend, my compadre, and the guy who's going to replace every black television dad for the next 10 years.
I could do that.
James John.
Yes, thank you, man.
You have that face.
I think I do.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Thank you.
I said, you would be the best black television father on the planet.
The next one up.
Yes.
I would love that,
Yes,
man.
because you're ridiculously likable. They go, oh my God, I wish my father was like that.
Thank you.
See?
Nice.
You know, I was just thinking about I was going, man, how does he not have every job? And you know what I always discovered?
What?
I think one black actor has to die before anybody else gets a shot
That's
at
how it moves up.
it. Is that the way it works?
That's how we do it at our meetings. We talk about it.
I mean, could you imagine going, I'm the happy black guy who doesn't scare white people.
Yes.
Is that the way it works?
There can only be one at a time.
God, I hate
There
that.
was Uncle
That's
Phil.
middle America.
There was Uncle Phil first. There was Carl Winslow.
Right.
And now it's my turn.
Yeah.
My time.
But I think Cosby threw it all out of whack for all
Oh,
of us.
God.
Because we're all like going, we trusted him.
Mm.
Maybe.
He was America's dad, though. He was.
And
they
the
called
sad
him
thing is
that.
this, if you would have told me that between the father from Good Times and Cosby, that the father from Good Times would be the one
The
you would want
problem.
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what was his name? Amos? John
Yes.
Amos?
Yeah.
John Amos?
Is that right? Please look that up for us so we don't
I
get
thought his last name
canceled.
was Amos.
I think it was.
Okay. Now, we were always scared of that dad, but now I want him.
Yes.
I want him
Oh, don't
because he's the guy who'll make, because nobody's ever going to whoop my ass in the neighborhood because my
No.
dad's got my back.
Let me tell you something, man. I got plenty of butt whoopings growing up, but I earned every single one of them.
I got some for different reasons in the Army.
In
I
the
got-
Army?
Yeah. Yeah. In the Army, I caught some because.
Wait. You caught butt whoopings in the Army?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How?
You fight all the time in the Army.
Do tell?
You don't know, ask anybody who's ever served. There are fights all the time.
Oh.
You get in fights with everybody because
Do
there are
you
a lot of dudes hanging around and aggressive.
Yeah.
A lot of aggressive
Learning
stuff.
how to kill one
And
another.
little racism.
A little
Little racism, little prejudice, little all this
Is
other
it like
stuff.
sprinkled in there?
There's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
When they found out you're Jewish, it's on.
Oh, really?
Then everyone hates you because there are no other
Nah.
Jews in the military.
You were the only Jew.
Yeah, the only Jew
Just
I knew.
you.
I knew one officer, and that was it. So you'd fight every once in a while.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was
I had
fun.
no idea.
Talking about bad situations.
Yes, that's a good one.
10 worst
Mm.
directional decisions.
That ruined the movie.
Top 10 that you go, what were they thinking?
I got a bunch of them.
I know.
And here's why we have a bunch of them, because we are comic book fans, and they have ruined many of comic book movies with dumb decisions. Number 10, Catwoman.
Ooh, Halle Berry.
Wow,
She got paid, though.
she did.
She talks about
She
it.
did.
goes,
She talked
got
about
paid.
it. She got paid.
And I love the answer.
Okay,
So I made
wait.
a lot of money.
Let's talk about this real quick though. It sounded great on paper. Okay, who's
Halle
going to
Berry.
be Halle Berry? Beautiful woman. Yes.
Yes.
Selena. Yes. Who's going to be the villain? Sharon Stone. Of course, this is going to be a great movie.
But ask yourself this question.
Mm-hmm.
Was one of the problems, was that the first time a character's ethnicity changed from its original character?
The first?
Well, no, because the first time it happened, Eartha Kitt did it.
Yeah, Eartha Kitt did it.
But the first one was she was not the first Catwoman.
Yes, that's right.
Meredith, I forgot what her name was. Good looking woman.
Yes.
And Eartha Kitt was a good looking woman too.
They're all beautiful. They played
But
Catwoman
I mean,
back then.
I think anytime you screw around with something that has such a fan following,
Mhm.
no matter how talented an actor
you
you
risk. You take the risk.
are. I mean, think of it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Reacher.
Yes.
Jack Reacher is 6'5".
Yes.
Okay, the new Jack Reacher is a beast of a human being.
He is huge.
And they didn't want to cast him because he's 6'3".
But they had originally Tom
And
Cruise, who was like
that's why they weren't.
three.
That's why they weren't going to do it.
But the Reacher in the books
Yes,
is a big
6'5".
man. Yeah,
Huge.
huge man.
And I believe Alan Richardson, is that his name?
I think so.
He is a beast of a human
Yes.
being.
Yes.
I mean, he's got WWE written all
over him.
He is a beast of a
He
human
reminds me of another Rock.
being. Yeah,
Yes.
big, a good looking Rock. I'm not
Good
saying Rock isn't good looking, but
No,
this guy's like if you put Brad Pitt and The Rock together.
yeah.
I think
That
that's
is a
what you would
pretty
get.
man.
That's a
say
pretty
that.
big
It's
dude.
a pretty man. Yeah.
Pretty dude. In
Mhm.
prison, I'd go, all right, that's my guy.
Yeah. So Catwoman for me, the choices they went with the outfit, the storyline.
Catwoman and Batman too. Michelle Pfeiffer had that crazy knit patent leather thing.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. At the time, I absolutely loved it. At the
Okay.
time, I did.
It was a CGI in Catwoman that threw me because it was
Yes.
so unrealistic.
It was.
Everything seemed weird
It was.
when I looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just an all over failure.
I agree.
You know, Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire, multiple villains.
Could we say why it hurt so bad?
Because we love those
1
movies.
and 2. And then
Remember Evil when Venom took him over and there's that scene in the bar where
Mhm.
he's dancing and doing all this stuff.
the emo stuff,
I'm
the
like,
emo,
who
the
did
emo Peter
that?
Parker. Yes, we all just
Oh,
and you
I
thought
still need therapy after seeing that.
I
one.
know.
And I'm a huge
know.
fan. I love Tobey Maguire. Love
So
Tobey
do
Maguire.
I. Because in the first one, we got the Green Goblin, of course.
You know, he went on to hiatus for like ever.
Yes, he did.
After that.
Yes, he did.
And you know, when he came back in No Way Home,
Yes.
I was so happy to see him.
In that light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he actually looked like he had survived. It was like the actor had come back.
Yes.
Not that this Spider-Man came back, but this actor had come back and he goes, yeah, I've been through a lot.
Yeah, you could
And
tell.
you could see in his eyes
tell.
going,
Yeah.
you know, I was this guy and the love left me.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think I can find the love again.
Yes. Horrible renditions of great villains.
Yeah.
Venom was done wrong. Sandman was.
I like Topher Grace.
So do I. As an actor, he's great.
But Eddie Brock is a huge dude.
Yes, he is.
And Topher was great, but he's not this character.
Yes. Venom has to be big. I mean,
I love him. He has a new show. Topher Grace has a new show.
He does.
I actually got to interview him. He's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, sometimes you get miscast. And how do you turn it down?
You don't.
Some actors are smart and they turn it down. They go, I don't see myself.
You don't.
They don't take the money.
Yeah.
And then they regret not taking it.
Yeah.
You know, I love these actors go, I just didn't see myself in it. And then it blew up and they go, God, I should have taken that money.
Yeah.
You know, like if Tom Cruise had a choice to have taken Iron Man again,
he would go back.
Yeah.
Will Smith had the choice of being in Matrix and turned it down.
Will Smith in The Matrix.
No, it would have been the same.
I don't think it worked.
Would have been the same.
You know why? Because Kiefer is better when he's not saying a lot.
You mean
Sorry, Keanu.
Keanu. Yeah, not Kiefer.
Keanu is great when he doesn't have to.
And
say
Will's
a lot.
not. Will's not that character. And Will, I'm sorry, when it comes to serious action, I don't think he's as good.
I've seen him in some, and it bores me.
Yeah,
because I want him.
That's why we hated After Earth.
That's
why we hated him.
Wow, that was terrible.
Will doesn't play a serious action hero. We like him with comedy. We like him to smile. So that's why that movie failed, by the way.
Comic book movie, Batman and Robin. And I love both those actors. You have two actors I love.
Yeah.
Chris O'Donnell.
Yes.
And our boy.
Yeah. Clooney.
The Clooney.
But
the Clooney doesn't fail.
But we know
why. The Clooney doesn't fail.
But we know why. It was Bruckheimer, right? Not Bruckheimer. No.
Silver.
Yes.
Joel Silver did this weird thing.
He went ultra campy. He tried to go back to the 50s.
Schwarzenegger as your main villain.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Wow, that was painfully bad.
It was bad.
And, you know, what do you say?
You don't say no. At the times, those movies were doing numbers. Remember that? Every single one of them, even though they were bad, were doing numbers.
Actually, it followed Val Kilmer's.
Yeah.
Bad movie.
Bad movie. Very bad.
So I think some people just go, I know what I'm doing. And it didn't lose money.
No, it did what it was.
It made money.
And here's the thing about bad movies that we can say that people don't realize. In Hollywood, it's not their job to make good movies. Their job's to make money. So that means that you're going to get more times than not bad movies that make a lot of money. And they're winning, and that's what they want to do.
The last two out of the three of the last X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Taken out of First Class. I can live with that one.
First Class was good.
Yeah.
First Class was very good.
You know, you got The Last Stand. You had which was the one where Apocalypse showed up. Which was the one I'm talking about?
The last one. I think that was the last one, was it not?
It was so horrific.
It had Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones. Yeah.
I mean,
it was bad.
Venom 2.
Yeah.
You have so many things that people
go,
why not? Because and here's where you make mistakes. Oh, Fantastic Four. And here's where you make mistakes, Hollywood. Stop not reading the books.
Thank you. Yes.
You hold it up as a badge of honor for you jerk-offs to say these words. I'm not looking at the original material because I have my own vision. It's not your vision.
Amen.
Okay? You get to interpret something somebody else created. That's your interpretation. Mm-hmm. But if you don't know what the original was for, then it's like me interpreting an actor I've never met before.
Yes. All the people that supported that original...
Or seen or heard.
Yes. All the people that supported that original work that you're about to make, and you tell them, I'm not looking at
I don't
that.
care.
That's a slap in our face. We've waited how long for this property to become a movie? You're going to tell us?
I mean, Tom Hardy, you are a ridiculously good actor.
It goes without saying.
Dude,
Goes
I
without
want you to
saying.
stop thinking. You are I'd say one of the top 10 actors we have of this in the last 20 years.
I would say facts.
And
Facts.
you allowed a friend of yours to write this script.
Yeah.
A friend who had never read the comic book before, didn't understand the comic book, and your main villain is a villain called Carnage.
Yeah.
It's in the name.
Yes.
Carnage isn't, oh, my love got lost.
Nope.
And my girlfriend's, they took my girlfriend. They might have killed her. Carnage is psychotic and kills everything.
Yes.
Okay? So when you decide Woody Harrelson is going to be some teenager who's missing his girlfriend because you never read the source material.
That's right.
Idiot.
Yeah. And on paper, Woody Harrelson playing Carnage sounds right. Sounds like this
Fantastic.
This is going to be amazing.
Woody Harrelson could have done ridiculous things with this.
Yes.
And in fact, when they showed it in Venom 1, that he was coming, I'm going, my God, you're a genius.
Yeah.
And then you allowed that piece of caca script to come out.
And it was horrible.
And I can't live with this.
No.
The guy who did Fantastic Four, for example, the last one that came out.
The first half's good. Yeah.
They hire this guy to do a $200 million movie.
Yeah.
And all he's ever done is an independent.
Yeah.
Okay. You give somebody $200 million, you better know he can handle $200 million.
That's a lot. That's a lot of power.
I'm not promoting the guy who washes windows to build the building.
There you go.
Go to school, work under somebody, figure it out.
Yes.
Then you get to build the building.
Yes.
You don't start from, I spent $25,000 on a movie to $200 million.
Can't handle it.
You can't. First off, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Ron Howard has to pop in and try to fix a movie. And they're going to say, what are you talking about? Solo.
Got it.
Ron Howard pops in and has to fix this movie halfway through. And he made it doable.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine Ron Howard would have directed that whole thing, created that whole thing. Ron Howard has learned how to be a master at epic.
Yes.
And you can't just do epic. You can't just become Peter Jackson overnight.
No, you can't.
So in the end, the line is this: stay in your lane.
Or learn to drive in another one. But learn.